Hello guys. So today we will learn the basic SQL commands. Okay, here is the list. So basic SQL commands we are going to learn, and before that I would like to show you mm, the data set. So in the data set we have submission ID, student ID, level and score. And whoever has not attended the level 1 exam, like the null values there. Okay, and level 1 2 3, these are student ID. So every student ID is allocated to a particular student, and they are giving kind of, I think, level 10, every level exams they are giving. So all the records are there. Okay, let's come back here, and let's see. So from, so sorry, so we will start from select and from. So what we do is we just write select before selecting star and from, and the table name, if you want to see the table name I want to retrieve from, is submission table 2. So this is the table name, submission table 2. So I just want to see what we got here. So as you can see, we got the student ID, submission ID, level and score, everything. Okay, now what I want is can I just give me a second. Yes. Okay, now what is the next topic is where. So how we will use where? This is the whole table actually. Okay, 300 rows we have in this table. Now what I want is, let's say, okay, we have some question here. Give me the submission table. So we just retrieve the table here. This is the table. Okay, next question is, give me the student list who has null score. Okay, who has null score. So like to retrieve this, what we are going to do, so this is the table. If you want to see the table, you can just use star and this will give the whole table. Now if you want the condition is where score is null. Okay, now just run it. So if you can see, now the score is only null. So now the result is of only 92 rows. So condition, you have just given the condition where score is null. So let's come back to the next question. Give me the list of student whose score is more than 90 in any level. Okay, whose score is more than 90. So what we will do, we will just change this greater than 90. Okay, and before that, 90, let's run it, then we will change. Okay, we got the list. So here the student ID we have got, levels. Now what I want is, I want just only student ID and the score with 90 above score, like so. So you just have to write the column name, which is student ID, comma, and score. I don't want this submission ID and level, so I'll just write this and run it. Okay, now if you can see, we don't have any score which is lesser than 90, right? So this is how you can retrieve this data. Okay, so let's come back to next question. Give me the list of students who are in level 1 and score more than 90. Now another condition, score is greater than 90, but we want the label as well. So here no label column is there, so I want what to add one more column, which is label, comma. So comma, you don't forget to put this comma, and in the last you don't have to, like in score you don't have to put comma. Okay, so now what we will do, level, score, and label is equal to single colon level 1. Okay, this is actually level 1 is a string, that's why we are putting this single uh, this inverted comma. Okay, now just run it. We have only those students whose score is more than 90 in level 1, so which is 21 student has got more than 90 in level 1. Okay, so this is how we can retrieve. Now another question is, give me the list of student and their total score in all level. Okay, so how we will do that is the student ID, and we want this, like they have they are giving the exam for level 1, level 2, level 3, and in this level they have got some scores, so we want the sum of all those scores. How we will get that? We will just write sum and cut it, sum of this score. Okay, now what we will actually, this is, don't get confused here, actually we will get some error here. Okay, so what we can do, what we are doing here, key let me so student ID, we want the student ID, wait, I'll show you the list. We want the student ID, okay, and the sum of all this score. So if we want the student, let's say this is the student ID, this is the student ID, and the score in level 1 is 5, or some let's say 50, in level 2 it is 60. So when we will retrieve only student ID, when we will retrieve only student ID and sum of score, so it should be the like it should be come like this, like every time in level 1, level 2, level 3, it should come like this, level this should be level 2, right, and so on till level 10. But and what we are doing, we want the sum of all these, like we don't want only 50, we want sum of all these numbers, we want sum of all these numbers. So basically we want 120, whatever this is, let's say 70 and 5 and 7. So we want this number, and we don't want to like repeat this order ID, we just want this order ID and this number. We don't want this level, because we want the sum of all these labels, so we don't want to repeat this. So what we can do, we can group them, group by, and group by what? Obviously student ID, this is student ID, right? So we don't want to repeat this again and again. We just want to group them student ID and run it. Now here we go. We have the student ID with sum of all the scores uh, they have got in all the levels. Okay, so this is how we can we can use this group by, then sum, then from, and select, and at the end what we will do, we will arrange this order by what, order by what, order by actually score, order by score, and by default it will be, because by default it will be in ascending order. Score is something wrong. Let's see. So because this is this column has become sum, now it is, if you scroll down, this will increase, and you can see these order IDs I'm sorry, student IDs has got 758 in, like in all the levels. So this is how we can like practice and see, and this understand the table, the whatever you have uploaded in your database, just understand what it is, then according to that you can retrieve all the data. In the next video we will go to like we will increase the level of this query, so do watch that video as well. Thank you so much as of now.